Can we all relate to the fact that whenever we open YouTube for studying, we are always distracted by other videos? Or I should rather say, we are attracted to these thumbnails, which are actually exhibiting the power of visual communication, an ultimate result of graphic designing. But have you actually wondered what exactly graphic designing is? Or what is it all about? If not, then consider yourself lucky because that's exactly what we are discussing today. My name is Saad Gulzar and allow me to introduce effective graphic designing. Graphic designing is literally to grab the attention of your audience and deliver them a certain message by the help of graphics. And we see this kind of communication while you're delivering presentation, surfing through your smartphone's interface, or advertising something. And these are just a few examples. There are much more. All of them include graphic designing. But how is this communication achieved effectively? Well, it's simple. I regard it as a process of four stages. First, you need to realize the purpose you're designing for. Then, you need to select the relevant graphic elements, design those graphic elements, and then finally present the design to your audience. Jumping onto the first point, realizing the purpose actually refers to your ability to research. Research and take notes on things about who your audience are and what they would like to see. Any kind of trendy designs that people are looking up to, and the real message that you are trying to deliver to your audience. After you have ensured that you have taken notes on this, it's time to select the relevant graphic elements. But wait, what are graphic elements? Let's understand this with an example. Now, here's a poster I created earlier. Notice every single thing you can see on the poster itself, including things like shapes, colors, text, images, and spaces. All of them are classified as graphic elements. And selecting the right graphic element is a major play because each graphic element develops its own mood and meaning to your design. For example, if your audience were Chinese and you decide to use the color black, which you shouldn't because it connotes bad luck in their culture, instead you could just use color red, which connotes beauty and happiness, just as in their flag. It's time to design those graphic elements that you have selected earlier. Of course, using the relevant softwares like Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign. But most importantly, using the designing principles. Designing principles include things like having balance in your design, having kind of alignment in your design, maybe having contrast between elements, and even visual hierarchy. Now, visual hierarchy is basically a highlighting feature which helps you to give dominance to certain elements over other. And this is the very reason you saw the moon, star, and Minar-e-Pakistan first on the poster. It's time to present your design to your audience. Your design can be in a hard form, like in a real poster or a banner form, or even in soft form, where you can spread it all across the web. But again, it depends on the real purpose you're designing it for. Your design might not be perfect, and that's totally okay. Why? Because this is one of the things graphic designers encounter during graphic designing. Therefore, they love to go through a series of redesigning until they reach their satisfaction. You see, graphic designing has evolved over the years, and the need of even more effective visual communication is at its demand, especially with the new generation coming. Therefore, learning graphic designing will always help you to become an effective presenter and persuader at the same time. Besides, you don't need to be a graphic designer to learn graphic designing. Well, that being said, I hope you found this presentation informative and graphic designing is all yours now to explore. Thank you.